Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here once again doing some big blocks at Volusia. Getting ready for 75 laps as these guys get ready for heat race number one. Who do we have currently? Loic on the pole, Scott Rayom second, William Watts in third, Aaron fourth, and Jacob in fifth. Hold on one second. What's up? What's up, LaFon? Thank you guys as the likes are coming in. We are getting ready for heat race number one. Let me go ahead and... Oh, we're not there yet. We got 10 seconds. Who do we got? We got Randy Johnston out there putting down a lap time. Let's see where he ends up. He's got maybe just enough time. He's going to miss it. Oh! He didn't make it. Randy did not make it. All right, let's get ready for heat race number one. Loic did leave the session. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid and get rid of that stupid SOF thing. I only usually pull that up so I know. Loic is not there, so he's not going to be the pole sitter. Austin Brown second, Nicholas in third. We're going to do a Delaware start. Aaron's going to start the field. Everybody else stay in your lane behind him. That is going to be Carl in that fourth position. Dalton Dewart in fifth. Mason in sixth. Michael Unjustified in seventh. Randy Johnston third. Randy Johnson eighth. Eric Johnson ninth. Jason 10th. And Travis Paul in that 11th position. 5 cars are going to transfer. It looks like we are going to have 6 in this one. Go ahead and, just 3 heat races, so 5 from each heat race. Everybody else is going to a Akansi here tonight. Aaron's going to lead them in a Delaware-type start at the front of the pack. Austin, Damian, Cal, Tyler, David Mayo, Jordan LaFon, thank you guys for the likes. Damian, thank you for the share as these guys get rolling forward. We're going to go ahead and shorten it up. 1 to green, guys, 1 to green. So Aaron's going to stack them up. It looks like we got 7 cars in this one. Let's go ahead and pull up our little ticker here. Yeah, just the initial start because I don't think he should be punished for Loic not being here. All right, gotta go green this time by. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Aaron's gonna get a good jump down into turn number 1 and 2. Nicholas in second. Carl third. Dalton Dewart in that 4th spot. He's gonna dig on the bottom side as they come down the back straightaway. Volusia, definitely one of my favorite tracks here as they head into turn at number 3 and 4. Just go ahead and put my logo up there in the top right hand side. And now down into 1 and 2. Dalton's gonna get around. Carl, he's going to move up to that 3rd position. Here comes Randy Johnson to the bottom side. He's currently in a transfer spot, but he wants another one as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Almost make contact. Randy can't quite get around him. He's going to get back in line. It's Justified way back on pit road. Mason in that 6th position. Justified is going to have to come through a Akansi. Out of turn number 4, it is going to be 3 laps complete, 7 laps to go. Feel pretty spread out. Definitely a tacky track right now as qualifying was started off fresh. As they come out of turn number 4, here comes Randy looking up underneath Carl. Once again, this is the best battle on the track as Randy digs low through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to dig down on the bottom side, gets a good run out of 2. Can he get Carl into 3 and 4? Carl's going to try and pitch him down. Carl slides up, Randy down low, side by side on turn number 4. What's up, Clarence? Oh no! What happened to Carl? Carl shoots up the track. He's going to drop back to that 6th position. One spot out. I didn't look. Is it on that? Somebody let me know in the chat. Back up to the front. Aaron Brown leading the way. Dominating heat race number 1 as it looks like Dalton has found the back. Oh, Dalton messes up. He steps on it. That brings in Randy. Here comes Mason. We got a pile up in turn number 3. Caution flag is out. We are throwing a caution for that one, guys. Let's get him lined up. Get him set up again. Big wreck there. I don't know what's going on with SDK, but we're going to go see if I can fix this issue. It's definitely not showing what it needs to. These guys are going to get it lined back up. Dalton, you're going to get the UL. All right, we're going to move Dalton to the end of the track, end of the pack, because it's going to go green flag this time by. They're going to get them lined up out of turn number 2, looking for the green flag. Bart, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. As they come down the back straightaway, we're going green this time by. It's going to be 3-lap shootout. 3-lap shootout. Dalton steps on it. He was definitely rolling up on Nicholas. Got into the wall. Yeah, I had to throw it that time. They had a big pile up in 3. Aaron Nicholas. Out of turn, and number 4, green flag is out. Nicholas in 2nd. Carl 3rd. Here comes Randy Johnson. Digging low for 3rd position as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to get that spot. He's got the 29 of Mason with him. Oh, Carl's going to get pushed up the track. Dalton up to that 5th spot. He's now transferred in. Out of turn number 4. He's looking for more as he looks up underneath the 29 of Mason. Oh, they make contact. Good save, though. All right, so it is iRacing cautions. He did. He just didn't give you a lot of room. No. If he did, it wasn't like a cut down. No, he didn't. I mean, yeah, that wasn't. I wouldn't count that as a cut down. No, I mean so if you think you never left the inside, then you're wrong. You were high. You did come down slightly. I just wouldn't call it a cut down. He slid it in there, slid up. It's just one of those things. Yeah, you were running midline. Midline's appropriate. I agree with that. Chris, thank you for the like. Ray, thank you for the like. There was still room below you. I just don't think he expected you to come down at all, and I don't think you expected him from as far back as he was. All right, we're going to get ready for the green flag this time by as we come out of turn number 4. Going to be Aaron Brown out in front. Looking for the green flag. It's going to be a 1-lap shootout here in heat race number 1. Had a little bit of action, a little bit, not serious drama. Green flag is out as they come down into turn number 1. Nicholas gets another try at this one. Oh, got contact there. Definitely a little bit of salt as they come into turn number 3. Side by side. Looking out of turn number 4. It's going to be Aaron Nicholas. Oh! Dalton's going to have to transfer on. This Mason hits the outside one. All right, we're going to get ready for heat race number 2. It is going to be Scott Rayome starting on the pole, Jacob second, Bobby in third, Damian in fourth, Bradley fifth, Tanner in sixth, Brian seventh, Kim, all right, Dalton. Kim in 8th, Jonathan 9th, Frank 10th, and Mason Spencer in that 11th position. Looks like we got a few gone out of here, but the front row is intact. Scott Rayome is going to lead them to the green flag. Jason, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Make sure you get the likes and shares out there. We're going to jump up to the front of the field. Once again, 7 cars, 5 of them going for a transfer spot, and I got that frickin' cutoff line at the wrong spot. Let's go ahead and see if we can shorten this one up. I might have been a little late on that. I think it's good. I think it's good. Remember, top 5 transfer automatically. Everybody else going to a Conti. Out of turn, number 4, looking for the green flag. This time by Scott's going to fire him off. Green flag is up. Scott comes across the line. Jacob and Brett. No, Jacob's going to take second as Bradley's going to dig on the bottom side. Here comes Damian up top. Bradley moves back to that 4th position. Tanner right behind him with Brian and Mason rounding out the field in that 6th and 7th spot. We got, wow, Bradley really sideways in that 4th position. Tanner trying to find a way around him as they come out of turn number 2. Tanner can't quite get there. Big run for Bradley down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Through 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 is going to be Scott Rayome. Out front, Jacob 2nd, Damian 3rd, Bradley 4th, Tanner and 5th. Out of turn number 2, here comes Tanner looking for that position as they slide through turn number 3. Tanner's going to dig. Oh, Bradley gets inside wall. That's going to get Tanner the outside. Can he take advantage as they head into 1 and 2? Bradley's going to dig hard through 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2. Tanner on the outside. Bradley down low. Battle for this 4th position as the top 3 are single file. Tanner's going to have it that time by as they slide into turn number 1 and 2. Tanner gets him out of 2 completely. He's clear. Bradley has no choice but to fall in line. Might be a good move as Brian and Mason sit here and run at the back as we jump up to the front. Scott Rayome leading the way as Jacob tries to dig up underneath him out of turn number 2. Going to be single file down the back straightaway as we got 5 laps to go. Halfway through heat race number 2. Ooh, Damian gaining a little bit of ground on the top 2 into turn number 3. Can he find a way around him? Track is still pretty tacky. He's trying to dig. He's trying to get that run out. That's the key right here with this tacky track is to get a big run out of the corner. You got to get up underneath them. You got to move them from where they want to be going into the next corner when the track is this tacky. Oh, look at this, though. Damian's going to find the outside as Jacob was hunting for a way around our leader as we come out of turn number 2. Jacob somehow holds off Damian. Damian's going to try and dig back on the outside as they head through 3 and 4. Right behind them, that 4th and 5th place battle is definitely calmed down. Let's take a closer look at the battle for 2nd. I'll tell you what, these guys need to worry about Damian. Damian looking like he's got some speed as they head into turn number 3. That's taking some of the pressure off Scott as they got 1 lap to go. 1 more lap to go. Here comes Damian. He's trying to send it up underneath Jacob. Can't quite get there. Make contact out of 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. They're going to send it in hard as Scott's going to get that checkered flag out of turn number 4. He wins it. Jacob 2nd. Damian 3rd. Tanner and Bradley rounding out the top 5. Dave, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Good run there. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull up heat race number 3. Remember, top 5 are going to transfer. We got William Watson starting on the pole. Tripp in 2nd. Matt's going to start in that 3rd position. That's going to bring the 28 of Willie up. Oops. My bad. Don't know what I was thinking there. All right, that's going to bring the 28 of Willie up to the 4th position. Then we're going to have Jacob, Dalton, Jesse rounding out the field here for heat race number 3. Top 5 are going to transfer down the back straightaway. Williams going to back them way up off the pace car as they look for turn number 1 and 2. When will, or 3 and 4, when will William fire them off? Free Rammy, thank you for the share, appreciate it. When will William fire them off? Green flag is out as William gets on the gas out of turn number 4. It's going to be William out front, Tanner second, Tripp second, Matt in third as they almost make contact further back. Looks like we got 7 cars in this one trying to make the feature. Oh, the 28 of Willie up into the wall. That's going to cost him. Dalton's going to step it in underneath as they battle for that second to last position. Looks like Matt is trying to find a way up underneath Tripp for that number 2 spot as William leads the way into turn number 3 and 4. You got to watch out. I'll tell you what, Gunner, Bonchera, and that team makes some great freaking setups for this track in that FTM team, but we got Tripp and Matt trying to battle for second as William comfortably leads the way through turn number 3 and 4. Coming across the line down into turn number 1 and 2. So far it's been an all FTM win for the Heats as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Matt looking low up underneath Tripp for turn number 3. Can't quite get there. He's going to slide back to line. He's stuck in third. Track is starting to get a little racier though as we jump back here to that 5th position. Jesse pretty solid right now. Doesn't seem to have any pressure. So the battle for second is the battle on the track. Out of turn number 4, Williams got the lead. 5 laps to go, halfway through heat race number 3. Matt all over the back of Tripp through turn number 1 and 2. Putting the pressure on Tripp, the youngster, keeping his cool, not allowing Matt to shake him as they come out of turn number 4. What a battle for that second spot. Here comes Matt. Down low through turn number 1 and 2. Tripp's going to spin hard on the outside as they come out of 2. Matt still side by side with him through turn number 3. Looks like Matt might be able to get him, but he's going to lose ground. Coming out of turn number 4, he's got to fall back in line. What a run from Matt sitting there in that 3rd position. He's got a fast car. He's just got to find a way around Tripp as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Great racing here for that second spot as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 to go. This time by 2 more laps for Matt to figure out how to get around that number 101. Down the back straightaway, Matt loses a little bit of ground as they head towards turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by 10. Matt set up the pass, or has Tripp gotten the best of them as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2. One more opportunity for Matt. Matt loses ground out of 2. Tripp pulls away from him through turn number 3 and 4. Matt's going to set it up low. It's going to be William, Tripp, Matt, Jacob, Jesse going to the feature after heat race number 3. I think everybody's going to make it here tonight, guys, but it's still going to make us run these consies. We'll find out. Great race there for the second position. Definitely clean racing, both of them with a lot of respect. Looks like they are going to do a C main. I don't know if any of these guys are in here. What the fuck is up with iRacing? Alright, give me 1 second to figure this out. I know we figured it out before. Alright, so iRacing, for some reason, this is why. So, look, if you're wondering why I'm booting you, you do this all the time. You get in the races and then you leave. People who constantly do it aren't going to be allowed into races because it does stuff like this. Whoa, did you guys see that with the pace truck? Yeah, I don't know why it even ran it. But we're going to sit here. I've gotten through this before. Just give me a second to see if I can remember how we did it. All right, guys, just trying to get this figured out as iRacing definitely. I don't know why it ran the race, so we're gonna see what it does here. It should give us a countdown here in a second. See if it does after 2. Nobody's in their car, so there's no way to know. Let's see if I can look this way. I'm just trying to see if I can. I'm going to see if it resets the time after the pace car makes the first full lap. All right, so they're down the back straightaway getting ready. Hopefully this will go ahead and cut this session short. Sorry about this, guys. Definitely an iRacing glitch. Let's see what happens here when the pace car. Hopefully it resets the set. There it goes. It just reset it. It just reset it, so it's going to end it now. There we go. There's the B main. All right, we're getting ready for the B main. Let's go ahead and pull it up. I think everybody that's in here is going to make it. Yeah, 9 people are going to make it. Yeah, everybody should make this one. As we get ready for the B main, I don't know how I ended up doing that, but let's go ahead and get rid of those license. Gonna be Dalton starting on the pole. Brian second. Willie third. Justified fourth. Dalton and Mason rounding out the field. Getting ready for 14 laps here in the B main as they come out through turn number 1 and 2. Dalton's going to lead them to the green flag. This should be an easy one for Dalton. Dalton definitely had a rough race. I think I just said it, but yeah, this one's. Or were you talking about the? Yeah, were you talking about the one where the B main or C main when nobody was in there? Randy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right, pace car's off. Green flag is out. And Dalton gets a massive jump. Coming to the line. Brian second. Willie digging for the bottom as we got one up into the wall. Justified. Perks it on the fence into turn number 1 and 2. Michael, you can't perk it there. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dalton coming across the line, leading the way. Brian second. Oh, who's going to win the 75 lapper? I don't know. Let me get back when we get in there and look at the grid. Let me decide there. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dalton, Brian, Willie, Mason, Dalton, Justified, trying to dig back in and get that spot. That 5th position, he stepped on it a little bit there at the beginning, gets up on the walls, we jump back up to the front of the field. Dalton easily pulling away. Dalton has a hard road to go, but it's 75 laps. If he can make it through it, I think Dalton's going to have a good chance. The Justified stepped on it again. He's stuck down. Go ahead until you make it anyway. Never mind. Do the yellow flag. Michael in the wall here. That's going to cause the caution flag to come out. We're going to go take a look and see what happens to Justified here. Oh, he loses it. Something's not right with the handling on that number 747. I'm not really sure. And then he gets... Is he going... He's still trying to drive through it. Michael, have you had too much to drink tonight? Alright, so caution flag number 1 is we're going 1 to go this time, guys. I'm going to do 1 to go as soon as it lets me. Alright, should be 1 to go to green this time by. Do whatever iRacing tells you to do. I do have consecutive cautions on, so if cautions are too quick, it will go single file. Just do whatever iRacing tells you. Alright, through turn number 3 and 4, getting ready for the green flag. Green flag is out as Dalton's going to get a nice drive out of turn number 4. He easily has the lead. Willie second, Brian third, Mason and Dalton rounding up the field as Justified is on pit road. Down into turn number 3. Tyler, thank you for the like. They're going to come to the line. It's going to be 5 laps complete for Dalton. These guys get to wear on this track. Here comes Justified down on the inside. He's going to try and get a handle on that 747, hopefully for the feature, as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Michael's going to jump up to the high side. Hopefully he can keep it out of the wall. Here comes Dalton. Dalton's going to get up underneath him with a little bit of a roadblock. Justified slides up the track. He's going to get into the wall in 1 and 2. He goes ahead and 2. Tucker, thank you for the like. I'm not even going to show that on him. Justified, we're going to have to see you in the hauler after this one. You're good, bud. I know it's... All right, we're going to go and see... We're going to go 1 to go once we hit the line, guys. 1 to go when we hit the line. All right, let's see if we can go green flag this time, bye. Coming across the line. Michael out there struggling a little bit. We all have those days. I've had those days. I shouldn't laugh on his behalf. All right, it's 1 to go to green. As Dalton's going to lead the field, they're going to stack them up side by side this time. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Pace car's going to pull in. Dalton is going to fire him off. When will he fire him off of turn number 4? He's got to be careful not to pass that pace truck too soon. So many black flags given out because of that. Let's see if he can keep it straight. Keep it behind him. Green flag is out. He does good. Big jump is, oh, look at that. Willie jumps way up the track. He's going to lose 2 positions. He's back to 4th. Willie just tried to stay on it. Hammered the gas. That cost him. He's going to fall back to that 4th position. That's going to pull Mason Spencer up to that 2nd position. Now, let me tell you, I don't know how often Mason runs, but Mason is a 599 rookie on the server. Having a great run. Definitely can tell he's got a little bit of learning to do, but definitely getting better as the race goes on. As we got Willie and Brian making contact into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, looking into turn number 1 and 2. Willie's going to take that spot. Brian's going to fall back behind him as Dalton is trying to keep a handle on that number 27 behind him. Dalton Stevenson. I want to call him Stepson. Tell me that name doesn't look like Stepson. All right, down into turn number 1 and 2. Let's see where our battle's going to be at. Mason swings up a little bit high, but that doesn't... Willie doesn't really close in on him as they go through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, all Dalton Dewart in the comp seat. B-main hero, Dalton Dewart. Just picking on you, Dalton. Down the back straightaway, Mason in that 2nd spot. Willie, Brian, and Dalton Stevenson rounding out the field as it stands right now. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Let's go check this battle for second as Willie has caught him. They're going to go down the back straightaway. Willie looking low. Mason staying high as they look for turn number 3. It's going to be side by side through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Willie gets a little sideways. Not quite able to stay next to him. It's going to be 1 to go. All Dalton Dewart out front. We're watching the battle for second. Big run for Willie down the back straightaway. He's going to shoot to the high side. He's looking for a way around that number 30. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dalton, Mason, Willie, Brian, and Dalton Stevenson rounding out the field here in the B main. Draker Donaldson, thank you for the like as we get ready for the feature. All right, getting ready for the feature. It definitely was something that you run in real life. No, it definitely was a struggle. All right, let's go ahead and pull up. All right, so it's going to be Aaron Brown out front, Scott Rayom second, William Watson at third, Nicholas Olone in that 4th position. Jacob Holiday in 5th. Tripp's going to be in 6th. Randy going to make it out being 7th. Damian Ward in 8th. Matt's going to be in that 9th position. Carl Jones in 10th. Tanner 11th. Jacob in 12th. Then we got the 13th place car of Mason Woolley. Bradley Cartwright. 14th. Jesse 15th. Dalton Dewart in 16th. Willie 17th. Brian 18th. Dalton Stevenson 19th. And Mason Spencer rounding up the field in that 20th position. That's the lamest thing ever. Alright, so I was asked who I think can win. Well, I think if you got an FTM logo on the side of your car, you definitely have an opportunity to win here. But don't count out Nicholas Olone. So I would say Aaron has been really fast. I don't think you can count him out. William Watson, obviously, but I think Aaron's probably got the best chance. Nicholas Olone's going to be really good here. You got to watch for somebody like Matt coming up through the field back there in the 10th position. I don't know. Dalton's been struggling a little bit. Not that I want to take away from it. Got a black flag. Got to make sure. No black flags. That was close. Oh, you were close, Aaron. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Aaron out front. He gets into his teammate. As Nicholas Olone looks up underneath him out of turn number 4. So Aaron's going to slide into that lead position. Nicholas second as William Watson digging all over the back of that number 69 up under his teammate as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Olone gets into the wall. Yellow flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Nicholas clobbers the wall. He's going to make me look bad with that pace. You were really close to passing that pace car. Coming to the green. Got to be careful on that. I just try not to clear black flags for actual penalties because it gets complicated and having to watch people jump in starts. And that just puts me in a position. All right, let's see what Nick does. Nick just gets this inside wall. Oh, steps on it. He gets turned around. Oh, gets clobbered by the 32 of Tanner. I think that was Tanner in the 32. Big hit for Nicholas Olone. That's going to be a ton of damage on that car. It's going to be hard. This track is going to get slick, and that damage is definitely going to... Oh, he's crab walking. He is crab walking in that thing. Richard, thank you for the like. Let's go ahead. I know it's all for nothing, but we're going to go ahead and give Nicholas that... All right, we're going to move Nicholas to the end of the line. I don't know if it doesn't seem really mean anything. I'm just doing it to make sure it puts me back there, Nick. All right, so these guys coming across the line. This should be one to go this time by. Should be single file, guys. Should be single file because it was a quick caution. All right, Aaron's going to bring them down the back straightaway, looking for the green flag this time by as they stack it up through the field. Oh, Justified made it out on the track. Out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Aaron gets on the gas coming across the line. He's got to love that single file start with William Watson second. Scott Rayone in third as they're side by side. Yeah, I was watching. Out of turn number 4. Here comes the dig out of turn number 4. Trip on the outside. He's going to take that 5th spot. Back behind them, we got Randy Johnson digging on the bottom side. Good front out of turn number 2. He could be a dark horse here in that number 5 machine. Through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Can't quite make the pass, but this track is definitely getting racy as they head into 1 and 2. It's going to be single file now for these guys. We're going to push back a little bit as these guys racing hard back here. Dalton Dewart, one of the potential favorites to win here, stuck back in traffic in that 12th position. But he's up 4 spots already, and he almost makes contact out of turn number 4, down into 1 and 2. We got a battle for the lead as Watson digs up underneath Aaron Brown. They almost make contact as the teammates battle out for the lead. Contact. Oh, it's Justified. Jumps on pit road. I think Justified might be struggling with the setup on that number 747. I don't know. He's definitely got something going on. Maybe it's something with his rig. But he is definitely struggling as William Watson takes the lead. Aaron back to second. Scott in third. Good solid run through that number 4 machine. Let's slide back through the field a little bit. Let's check on Dalton. Dalton's made it a couple more spots. He's up to 10th as we got contact further back as the 534 slides into the 29 of Mason. Mason able to hold on to it as Dalton continues to make short work of a lot of these guys. He's going to look up underneath Matt. Can't quite get there. He's going to get back in line. Dalton do it all over the back of that number 3 as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Going to be digging. Just heard here first, Holiday does have to use the restroom very bad. That's awesome. Is that why he's running so hard from Randy? Oh, they're getting dicey here as Dalton digs up underneath Matt as they head to turn number 3. He's going to slide Matt with a crossover. Good battle back here as Dalton tries to grab those spots. He might need a little bit of help and a couple cautions, but Matt is digging down on the bottom side. Matt gets a good run out of turn number 2 as we come down the back straightaway. Now I've played around with the weather a little bit. I'm going to be curious on how it affects the track. You can see 2 solid lines through there. Matt was pretty solid down on the bottom side. Now struggling a little bit. Still got to worry about those tire temps. Let's go look at this battle for the 6th position. Jacob now starting to push the pressure on Tripp as they come out of turn number 4. Jacob Halliday, is that how I say it? Halliday? Looking for that next spot. Trying to get to the finish of this one early as he's got to use the restroom. Here comes Tripp looking up underneath Damien. So that's Damien in the 32 as they come down in turn number 3. Dalton is not happy with someone as he is battling Bradley. Out of turn number 4. Down the back straightaway as they head into turn number 3. We're going to jump back up to the front. We got a lap car just ahead as our leader digs up underneath them as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Williams going to roll that bottom side. Nicholas has more issues. There he is. Nicholas is definitely struggling with that damage. He was fast earlier. It's a shame. Jay, thank you for the like and follow. Appreciate it. As they come down the back straightaway, let's jump back up to the front of the pack. Well, not even the front. This is, what, 4th on back? 3rd on back as they cut Scott Rayome. Tripp digging. Tripp looking for a 3rd place finish. He's on, putting the pressure on Scott as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. So Tripp up a couple spots here recently as we got around Jacob and Damien. I think maybe just Damien. Here comes Tripp digging up underneath. Scott's going to be a clean pass out of turn number 2. They're going to look for turn number 3 and 4. Tripp rolling that bottom side. Great run by that 101 as they come out of turn number 4. Sounds like they're somewhere in the field. Uh-oh, crash. It looks like Dalton's caught up in this one. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that was unfortunate for Dalton. Yeah, that was on you. The other Dalton, 27. But you're already going to be at the back of the pack as your lap car, so I don't have to give you that EOL. All right, so caution flag is out. If nobody's going to go in for damage, I am going to make this a little bit shorter, so just let me know. Yeah. Yeah, they'll let you know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hold this out as we got one on pit road. That is Damian Ward in the number 32. He got damaged from getting Nick alone. Damien, is that from the damage when you and Nick got together when he got the inside wall earlier? Yeah, I figured that was a pretty good hit. All right, so it is damage from the incident on lap number 1 or 2, whatever lap it was, that Nicholas got the wall. So he's going to take a little bit of damage repair. This is a long race. We're not even 1/3 of the way through this one. As it is 1 to go as they come across the line this time by heading into 1 and 3. Ooh, thirsty. All right, so they're going to start out of turn number 4. William Watson's going to the front. Come on. Yeah, Dalton's had a rough one here. He's had a lot of bad luck. That was my biggest thing about trying to pick him, is he's had a lot of bad luck here lately. And he's had to push it hard. Green flag is out. He's always been starting with the back because of that bad luck. Down into 1 and 2. They're going to be spreading them out. We got a big pile up. Big pile up into turn number 1. Clean up on aisle 1. Alright, let's see exactly what happened here. Yeah, we'll let it run through. Oh, it looks... We're going to take a better look at this one. To me... Alright, so this is going to be on the 531 of Bradley. We're going to go ahead and call this one on the 531 of Bradley. If he had been up a lane... Where is he at? Let me see if I can find Bradley in here. We're going to go ahead and do... Ultimately, that one was caused by Bradley. Bradley tried to cut 3 and 4, cut down a little bit, and he never went up to the wall again coming out of 4. That's a 2x2 start. You can't pitch those guys off on the bottom like that, or it's going to be okay. They got to have room to slide up. All right. We're going to see if we get one to go this time by. As they come through turn number 3 and 4, we're about 21 laps complete in this one when they take the green flag again. Guys, don't forget, we got some super speedway racing here tonight as ISSL Super Truck League as they head into turn number 1 and 2, out of turn 2, down into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to keep it straight this time by as they head out of turn number 4. William Watson out in front as they did not call 1 to go this time. Oh! All right, who was that came out of? I don't give wave rounds. I don't clear blacks. Except under extreme situations like justified not going on the start. I gotta be consistent. That's the only thing. It's not that I don't feel for you. It's just if I start doing it, then it's gonna be every race every time, and I'm trying to do a broadcast. I'm not trying to give everybody waiver on solo race. I just removed Willie because he was warned. Everybody said please don't stop on pit road, and he pulled out and then stopped again on the track. So I just removed him. All right, we are going green this time by as they head out of turn number 2. Guys, be careful coming down the front straightaway. It's 2x2 this time. Don't stack them up. Give each other enough room. Still got a lot of race left. All right, guys, we are going green out of turn number 4. William Watson leading the way with Aaron Brown on the outside. Pace truck is in. Green flag is out as William gets on the gas. Going to come down the front straightaway. A little further back in the pack as these guys try to shuffle it up. Whoa! Sliding all over the 27. Is trying real hard. That is Jesse. I think he was digging hard. He almost made contact there. He's going to slide back a little bit as there's 2x2 still up here in the front of the pack. Here comes Randy Johnston moving his way up to the second spot. Look at this cluster back here from 4th on back. These guys still trying to organize it as Aaron Brown is dropping like a bad habit. They're going to come out of turn number 4. We got cars flipping. Yellow flag is out of turn number 4. Just hard racing there. Let's go take a better look. See what happened there. We're going to watch from the sky cam. Look, it's a little bit foggy out there. Definitely. Oh, Aaron gets. All right, so Aaron. Oh. Hey, look, Matt, there's a good picture of your car coming out of 4. Look at that, buddy. Look at that. That was a series of events. We're going to call that one a racing deal. Essentially what happened was Tanner might have gotten a little sideways as at the same time Aaron Brown was digging down. They made slight contact, and it just kind of pinched it off for Nicholas. Just hard racing right there. Probably could have given each other more room, but I can't call that on just one person. We're going to jump down to... No, it wasn't anything crazy. It was just a series of events. His back end slid out just a little bit as you were coming down. It just was unfortunate. And it really just caused the stack up, and Nick had nowhere to go. Look at that. Is that a good one, Matt, or what? Is that a good one? Look at that. Look at this move out of Matt. Matt's going to dig right here. That's insane. There you go, Matt. Yeah, Holiday is 4th position. I'll tell you what, they might need to worry about this number 5 car. Randy Johnston has made his way up to 2nd on the outside. Think about it. He wasn't even going to race. He came in, decided, I don't think I want to race. I got a driver running an official, and I came back anyway. Running 2nd. Drew's going to be happy about that one. As they headed up turn number 1 and 2. We are 1/3 of the way through this one as Scott Rayome is going to slide up into that 3rd position. They are racing hard further back. Down into 3 and 4. Scott almost gets into the back of Randy as they come out of turn number 4. Going to dig out of 4. They're side by side further back to 56. Aaron Brown blinking a little bit. And look at this. Look. Jordan, don't feel bad. You didn't give Dalton too much bad. Look, Dalton is up to that 7th position. We got a couple of cars blinking out here. I got to wonder if it's an iRacing issue. We got Trip. I don't think I've ever seen him blink. I don't remember seeing Aaron blink before either. Scanning through the field, we're going to jump back up to the front as William Watson leads the way. Randy Johnson 2nd. Scott Rayome's got a whole door full of Jacob Halliday on the outside as they make contact. Through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Tripp. They're looking to be 3 wide. Tripp's going to back out of it in the 101 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We got a caution. Somebody's wrecking somewhere. Let's take a look and see what happened. That's 100% on Mason Spencer. We're going to go ahead and give him the EOL. That's a pretty easy call there. All right, so Mason's going to go ahead and get that EOL as we work the caution flag here once again. Not sure if it's going to be 2x2 or single file. We're about to find out. Anybody? Nope, nobody's on pit road. Going green. All right, down the back straightaway. They're going to get them stacked up 2x2. Looking for the green flag. And this time by, we have trimmed this field out quite a bit, guys. All right, looking for turn out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag. William Watson on the inside. Randy Johnston up high. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Wow, that was pushing it on the pace car. It's Randy in that second spot. Scott in third. His Trip is going to dig low up underneath Jacob. And Dalton Dewart is up to that 6th spot. Oh, we got contact caution flag into turn number 3 as it looks like Scott got turned around there. Randy did. Randy gets turned around. Let's go take a look and see exactly what happened here. Oh, sorry. Oh, Anna. Yeah, that one's going to be on Scott. Yeah, he knew it. All right, so that one's going to be on Scott. As he's going to go ahead and get the EOL here as he got in the back of Randy. All right, we're going to go 1 to green this time by, I think. It'll be green next time. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Williams coming across the line down into turn number 1 and 2. Jacob in second as Tripp is blinking in that 3rd position. Not sure what's happening there as Dalton Dewart has made his way up to that 4th position. So Dalton is going to be contenders this one as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 3. He's going to slide his teammate. Where are you going, Dalton? As Aaron Brown's going to get up underneath them out of turn number 2. Looking for turn number 3. Dalton's going to slide into turn number 3. Aaron's going to dig on the outside. Oh, Dalton gets the inside wall. I'm not sure. Dalton Alt F4. No, Dalton just Alt F4'd. I'm not sure what happened to Dalton there. As we jump back up to the front. Here comes some competition as Jacob Halliday. Wow, I want to call him Holiday. Digging for that lead as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, he gets the inside wall. He gets into the inside wall. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Jacob now, 0.5 of a second off of William after getting the wall. He's going to have to deal with Tripp. His Tripp is closed in the 101. Just behind him is going to be Aaron Brown. We got Matt in that number 3 currently running in. Oh, running in that 4th position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here we go. We got to get a good picture of the number 3 down the back straightaway. He's going to get on the gas through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. There's your picture, Matt. There's your picture, bud. As they come out of turn number 4, it is going to be a yellow flag. Yellow flag. Caution flag is out. Looks like Stevenson has some issues in the number 27. Let's take a look and see what exactly happened here. Craig, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Oh, he got the inside wall. Oof. All right, guys. I don't normally do it, but I think Damien is the only one a lap down at this point. Does anybody object to me giving him a waiver on? You're good. You can watch. What? You need a map? Alright, we should get one to go this. Alright, should be one to go. Is it one to go right now, guys? Alright. So we are going green flag this time by. As we come down the back straightaway, it is going to be William Watson dominating so far here tonight. But he's got some company. Jacob Halliday in that number 19 has definitely put the pressure on him. And look, we got Damian Ward back on the lead lap in that number 32 machine. Could he potentially make it up into the top 5? Getting ready to find out as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, we're a little less than halfway through this one. Green flag is out. Whoa, Tripp has issues. He gets turned around. We're going to take another look at this one, guys. I think he let off. I think he was too sideways. I don't think he let off. I think he was just too sideways. It's a short field. You don't have far to go. All right, we're going to... All right, we're getting ready for the green flag this time by. All right, let's go. All right, getting ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. It is going to be William Watson out in front. I don't use a spotter, so I never think of that. They'll tell you, they know that. Williams gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Jacob second, Aaron third, Tanner fourth, as Mason Spencer has worked his way up to 5th. Here comes Scott Rayome out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Him and Tripp get together. Somehow they save it. Tripp backs out of it as they come out of turn number 4. Contact there as Scott gets into the wall. Tripp gets on the brakes. Matt's going to dig on the outside. Matt almost gets around Scott Rayome as we got a bunch of contact back in the back as they come out of turn number 4. William Watson leading the way. Jacob second, Aaron third, Tanner in 4th. Mason in 5th. Davian up to 6th in that number 32. Could he potentially get a podium here? Out of turn number 4, we're going to come across the line. That's going to leave us 35 laps to go. 35 laps. William Watson has a whole bunch of Jacob Halliday on his back bumper as they come out of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Watson's going to push up. Here comes Jacob digging low out of turn number 4. He can't get it to stick. Watson leads the way. Down into turn number 1 and 2 as Watson now has to deal with Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown all over him for that second position as we come into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, they're going to get single file spread out just a little bit. Jake trying to dig into that top position. He's got a little bit to go as he's got 0.6 of a second behind our leader as we head through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 is going to be William Watson. Jake isn't catching him right now. Watson's in a groove with that number 88. Aaron Brown, he's definitely one to worry about. He got the pole here tonight. He's working his way back up. There's something about the middle of the race for Aaron Brown. Aaron Brown, some reason, seems to struggle in the middle of a race. Has to always come back up to the field, but Aaron Brown always fast in that number 56. Damian Ward now up to 4th position. I'll tell you what, I can't help but to cheer for him. He is coming up to the field fast as they head into turn number 3. Banks a wall off of 3. But he's got a long ways to go. He's going to need a little bit of help, but he might get it as they got a cluster back here trying to get around the number 30 of Mason Spencer. Mason Spencer's going to slide up the track almost like a block trip down on the bottom. He's going to back out of it. Scott Rayone's going to take that 6th position. Scott's looking for more as he's closing in on Tanner as Tripp digs up underneath the 30 of Mason Spencer as they head into 1 and 2. Matt back here struggling in the 3. So Scott digging hard as Tanner says, Scott, go low. He has got some handling issues as they head through turn number 3 and 4. So Scott working his way back up into that top 5. Yeah, Williams always fast. Down the back straightaway into Scott Rayome in that number 5 position. He's now got Tripp behind him. Tanner Purcell and 7, Mason, Brian, and Matt in the number 3 as Matt gets the inside wall into turn number 3. Not sure what happens before that, but Matt into the inside wall. That's not where he wanted to be. The leaders are closing in on him. He's looking to go a lap down. Here comes Jacob. Jacob's caught William Watson again. He's 0.3 of a second off as they head through turn number 3. Are we going to get a battle for the lead once again? Out of turn number 4 as we have 25 laps to go. One up into the wall. Who is that? That is Mason Spencer into the wall. Mason Spencer into the wall for the caution flag. That lead race was definitely starting to get interesting there. He just pulls up out of the way in that number 30. Mason was struggling. He was just trying to get off the track. He went ahead and towed, so no EOL to get. All right, so William Watson and Jacob definitely having one heck of a battle up at the front. This is going to bring Scott Rayone back up into this battle. Tripp. I don't know what Tripp's doing. What are you doing, Tripp? Matt needing that caution in the number 3. He is messing with Tripp. All right, so we're going to go 1 to go this time by. They get it lined up down the back straightaway, looking for the green flag as they head through turn number 3 and 4. When will William fire him off? He's got some serious pressure out of Jacob in that number 19. Are you talking about the 33? I will, yeah. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be into turn number 1 and 2. Wow, what a battle is the 31 of Damian Ward. 32 of Damian Ward digging on the outside of Aaron Brown. Damian needed this. Damian is in this battle now as they come out of turn number 4. He might be one of the faster cars on the track. We might have a 3-way battle for the lead, sponsored by Busch Light. That's awesome. Tripp and Scott still battling it out back here in the back of the pack. Tanner and Matt battling it out a little bit further back. Through turn number 3 and 4. Almost contact back there as we watch the battle for the lead. William Watson out front. Jacob Halliday in second. Damian Ward third. Aaron Brown now back to 4th. What a run out of Damien as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, going to be 21 laps to go as they hit the start-finish line down into 1 and 2. That slider line's strong, but look at Damien digging on the bottom side, up underneath Jacob for second as they head into 3 and 4. Jacob definitely pinched him down heading into turn number 3. That's going to kill the momentum of Damien Ward. Jacob's got to get back up in line, but Damien got to reel it back in. Aaron gets on the binders to not run over Damien. Back up to the front, down the back straightaway, looking into 3 and 4. Does Jacob have anything for William Watson? Into 1 and 2. Jacob seen what Damien did that last time. He's going to copy him. He is digging in. William is ahead of the 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one at the end. You don't want to go anywhere as they come across the line. Laps are definitely ticking down. We are closing in to the end of this one quick as we come down the back straightaway. Big run by Jacob into turn number 3. He's going to get side by side with the leader as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, William Watson has the lead that time by. I think the bottom of 1 and 2 is the place to be right now, but 3 and 4, they're still searching as they come down the back straightaway. Jacob's going to move to the top side. Damien into the outside wall. Coming into 3, we got one turned around. Caution flag is down. Caution, caution, caution. Caution, caution, caution. Let's see what the number 33 did here. But we're going to leave that one the way it is as caution flag came out once again. Alright, looks like Matt is on pit road maybe. So it's the 33 coming on pit road. Man, these long races definitely weed out these guys. I think Matt might be done for the night. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find out. Yep, Matt did disconnect. As it looks like Brian is going to come off of pit road. We're going to try and shorten this one up. Coming to green this time by. All right, through turn number 3 and 4. Pace car is going to pull off. I seen Brian go down pit road. That's why I was so late on that, but he came right back out. Green flag is out as William gets a good jump. Here comes Ward down on the bottom side. Him and Jacob get together. Jacob's going to bounce up the track. He's going to slide back to 4th. Down into turn number 3, Damien Ward up to that 4th to 2nd position. William Watson leading the way, Aaron Brown 3rd. As Jacob is struggling, I'm sure he's still got a P in that number 19. Down the back straightaway. Up at the front, here comes Damien Ward looking to the outside through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to try and dig out of turn number 4. Come across the line, they got. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. All right, so it looks like Tripp gets into Jacob. All right. I'm assuming it was speeding up pit road because it certainly didn't pass anybody. All right, we're gonna call that one kind of a mute. I know you called it on you, Trip, but Jacob could have backed out of it too. It was essentially just the slider. It was a racing deal, if anything. Yeah, I watched that when it happened. It looked like you guys kind of just, there wasn't enough room. You were down low, and you were pinching a little bit. It was just close racing. You go back and look. How many of you guys got to go? 2 to go? We're going to go take a look at that start again. We're going to see, because if you take a look at it, Jacob, it wasn't really a door slam. They're one to go now. Alright, we are one to go this time by. I don't know if Jacob is going to make it back out. Apparently he might be peeing. As we look for the green flag this time by. Will Jacob make it out? I don't think he is. Green flag is out as we come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be William out front, Damien second, Aaron third, Tripp in fourth, Scott in fifth, Tanner sixth, and Brian in that 7th position. William Watson leading the way out of turn number 4 down across the line. It's going to be 12 laps to go as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Damian Ward all over the back of William, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Well, I'm going to find out. Through turn number 3 and 4, it's going to be William Watson out front. Damian Ward second. Tanner third. Brian, nobody can hear you, so don't mic up. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be William Watson out in front. Damian second. Aaron third. Tripp in fourth. Scott Rayome in fifth. Alright, so through turn number 3 and 4, sorry, I just shut that off. William Watson leads the way. Damian Ward second. Aaron Brown third as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Will they get another yellow flag? If they do, I will get the wave around to Jacob as they head through turn number 3 and 4. William Watson leading the way out of turn number 4, coming across the line. It's going to be 7 laps to go. Ward is there on the back bumper of Watson as they come out of turn number 2. Looking for turn number 3. It's going to be William with a nice run through 3 and 4. I'm not really sure. It's almost like an accordion. Damien just trying to find something different than William Watson is running as they run through 1 and 2. Damian Ward looks better through 1 and 2. William Watson better through 3 and 4. It's kind of turning out to be a break as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go. Ward on the back bumper of Watson, trying to find a way around. Aaron is out of this one. Tripp a little bit further back. Scott and Jacob. Jacob into the wall. Caution, caution, caution. Jacob's going to catch the inside wall. Wait, they put brakes on these things? Oof. Oh, man. Unfortunate for Tanner there as he gets into Jacob. Jacob is going to be on pit road. He jumps onto the pits. Crazy one here tonight as we are going to get one more opportunity for our leaders. We're going 1 to go when we cross the line. 1 to go when we cross the line, guys. Could be. Alright, it's going to be single file this time. Jimmy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What was he mad about? The contact with him and Damien? All right, looking for the green flag this time by Tim. Make sure you guys get in the Discord. The link is in the description. Green flag is out as they come across the line. Not sure if they're going to get a black flag on that one. That was pretty close. Somehow they don't as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, it's going to be William Watson out front, Damien second, Aaron in third as they slide through 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go this time by. I didn't see where it was Damien's fault either. He didn't give him much room, and Damien slid up a little bit. That was mutual contact. It wasn't even that bad. Oh, Damien gets on the wall. Through turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out. One more lap for Watson. Through turn number 1 and 2. Damien Ward's going to dig down on the bottom side out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4. One last time. Checkered flag in the air. Who's it going to be for? It's going to be William Watson with the win. Damien Ward second. Aaron Brown third. Tripp fourth. Scott fifth. Tanner sixth. Brian in seventh. Wow, what a good one here. That was a crazy one there. Let's see if anybody shows up in the Discord. Damien, I know you're watching. I seen you share it. Make sure you get in the Discord. Link is in the description. Link is in the description. Hey, Damien, link for the, if you're not in Discord already, link for the Discord's in the description. I'll do an interview. Sorry. I'm over here reading. I'm over here reading my Discord, and it just kind of made me laugh a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Rants, thank you for the like. Thanks for coming out and visiting again. It was a great race. Definitely was a great race. Oh, we got all these guys in here. Let's go ahead and bring in Aaron Brown from downtown. What's up, Aaron? Hold on one second. I just want to pause this video so I can keep your cars in there. And I am slacking here. Go here. And then I got to make it so they can hear you. All right, because I'm notorious for not unmuting that, but I did. Man, what a run. I mean, you got the pole, a great heat race. I don't know what it is. Something about the middle of the race really seems to get you, but you always seem to come back up through, get the podium finish, keep it clean for the most part. You got to be happy with the race overall, but got to be wondering what you're missing too.
Yeah, I missed the setup from the start. It was just way too loose to begin with, and it just took me a little bit to get used on how to drive and not to overdrive it because it was very easy to overdrive it and spin the tires a lot. So I was just once I figured that out, I just got rolling. But I had nothing for those two guys. Those two guys were on a roll, and congrats to William. That was a heck of a run. He had the best car probably.
It definitely did. I know there was a couple times Damien looked quick, but consistently William Watson was definitely top of the class. I know you got some sponsors to give a shout out to. I'm going to give a shout out to one of your sponsors, man. Gunner makes some of the best setups for this track.
Oh yeah, his setups are no matter where you go, they're always competitive, always on dig, and it's just nice to have someone like that who knows
But
what they're doing.
but here they seem to have something a little special. I don't
Oh
know
yeah.
what it is about this track, but man, I get so excited about here and his setups. They give me all. I'm still running some of his older setups, just to be honest. But man, it doesn't matter what you run here, especially for these longer races. And look, these are big blocks, but 358s have even something a little bit more special in them.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Why don't you give a shout out to your friends, family, sponsors? Since I just gave a shout out to one of them.
I want to thank all the guys at FTM, BMR for the wrap, Gunner at Swan Speed Shop, Dean with Super Dirt Card, Dupro Performance, Grip Packs, you for putting this on, and yeah, I think that's all.
Good run, and always good to see you guys out here running good.
Yep, appreciate it.
No problem, bud. All right, we're going to bring in our second place driver. Let's bring it. Damien, what an emotional run today. Ups and downs.
Oh yeah, it was full of them today.
Man, you were fast. And it seems like. So I was watching you come back up to the field. You got the lap down. I don't normally get the wave rounds. You didn't hear when somebody said one to go. I don't know if I heard it either. And that's why I said nobody seemed to have a problem. It was a smaller field anyway at that point. Get on the lead lap, and you come up through the field. Man, what you had a heck of a race with Jacob. I know he wasn't happy. You guys made a little bit of contact. There was one point though where you guys come out of turn number two, and it seemed like he squeezed you down a little bit earlier on, and you both lost a lot of ground to William. But somehow you recover, come back up through, and almost had something for Watson. You found a whole lot of dig on the bottom side. Everybody had to follow suit.
Yeah. For a junk setup that I got from a buddy that's seasons old, I'm never really able to run with anybody, and that setup that I had in it tonight seemed to be able to go pretty good. I had to follow everybody though. It wasn't a very racy track. You really had to make room, and I didn't want to run like that, so I just stayed behind people and patiently waited for a mistake. But the beginning of the race was awesome, and then I got into that tangle just a few laps in, and it loosened the car up so much that I wasn't really able to get the drive off I wanted, and
Now,
I got it repaired and was able to get back up there.
now there was a lot of wind here, high humidity. Hoping to have a little bit of track on the top side and bottom side. I know the bottom side came in kind of late. Um, do you think that might have been what made it loose going into the turn? Was that extra wind?
Well, other than the fact that my right front tire was laying about flat on the ground, possibly. I mean, there was a lot of grip where you could find it, but the top was definitely way better than 3 and 4, and the bottom you really had to get it in there hard, but not hard enough to where you slide up, and really just barely be touching the throttle. And you were able to get off the corner, and I know William had a way better line going into 3 and 4, but I just couldn't get that line to work, so I was still running my bounce it off the wall.
It looked, yeah, you bounced it off the wall in three a couple times. He looked better in three and four. You looked better in one and two. It just didn't seem like it was enough for either of you to kind of gain an advantage either way.
No, if he would have left just a little bit of room down on the bottom in 1 and 2, I would have been able to pull up side by side. But he was better through 3 and 4, so I don't think I would have been able to get him cleanly. And I don't run dirty, so
Yeah. Well, great run. Why don't you give a shout out to Friends Family sponsors?
all the guys on the car. I mean, I would have had it out on the front stretch if I knew there was an interview. I kind of was already logging off and then heard it on the live stream. But
You're good.
yeah,
You're good. I wanted to make sure you got in. I should have said something earlier.
that's okay. That's on me. Just want to thank everybody there. I want to thank the guy who gave me the setup. He knows who he is. And just basically here to have fun, and hopefully I can do it again. I have a hard time seeing when you guys are racing, so if I see the races up, I do it. I wanna wish we could get a schedule out. I don't know if I'm just blind and can't find it or what.
Well, normally I put something up, and I need to get more consistent on these weekends. It's just hard because this weekend was nice. Normally this would have been a lot more races, um, but it was. I think it's the last really nice weekend we're gonna have, so I had to take advantage of it with the kids. So I just ran this one. Usually it'll be every other weekend that I run a bunch of events on the weekend. So not next weekend, but the following weekend.
Yeah, it
Uh,
sucks. I won't be able to hit him. I'll be out in 5 Mile Point, New York.
uh, it'll be all the way through the winter, so make sure you just keep an eye on Discord. Keep an eye on
Uh,
announcements, and I'll put them. You see where it says events up there at the top of the Discord?
oh,
I'll post them in there
right
too
there.
when I put them up, so it'll give you a reminder.
Alrighty, sounds good. And
All right.
thank you for the broadcast.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming out and putting on a show.
Have a great night, everybody.
No problem. All right, so that is Damian Ward with a great finish in that number 32. Let's go for bringing our race winner, William. Wow. You took
What's
the
going on,
lead.
buddy?
You took the lead and never looked back, but you had a couple strong challenges as different people at one point. At one point it was Randy. Obviously your teammates. But Randy came up out of nowhere, started to give you a little bit of a challenge. Then it was Jacob, and then Aaron again, and then freaking Damien. It's like when you started to get in a rhythm, got the lead, somebody else new would come and give you, and you'd have to learn about how to defend it all over again.
Yeah, I've raced with Randy and Damien. I haven't seen Holiday that much, but they all raced me clean. So I mean, it wasn't hard to figure out how about with Holiday, but I knew exactly what Damien and Randy was going to do. So
Man, every time we come out, it seems like you figure out you get faster and faster every time. If you get out in front, you're hard to beat.
yeah, if I get out in front.
There's something about look. If I get out front, I seem to struggle. You get out front, it's like all the weight's lifted off you, and good luck passing you.
Yeah, once you get out front, it's basically practice until somebody challenges you. So I just try. It's basically just hit your marks. I mean, I knew if I let Damien, like he said, if I let him just a little room on the inside, he's going to have me. But it was a good race.
But you guys have had a strong team for a while. I know Dalton was up in here. He was coming up through the field early on, and then had some issues. But I mean, you and Aaron here recently seem to have really been leading the FTM team.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about leading. A couple other guys are way faster than I am. Gunner, and all of them. They're faster than me. Aaron has made an improvement a lot. I know. I've been trying to get faster myself. Like you said, gunner setups they're fast as they are, but not everybody's driving styles the same. So I tweak them, and that's what I told everybody. I tweak this one. Told him it was fast. I think Scott ran it. Aaron may have ran it. But yeah, it's just getting the setup to your driving style.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you know, I obviously I run a lot of gunner stuff, and there's some tracks I can't. I mean, they're just too far off for me. But 99%, 90% of the tracks that I run one of gunner setups, and they work great for me. But people all the time come to me and say, "Look, Gunner's fair. You can pick his brain if you need to." And there's some other good people around. But I tell people all the setups are good. You just need to find what fits your style. Um,
Right.
and I think that's the biggest thing, especially for a new driver, is find what works for your style. Don't commit to any one particular setup because every setup is going to be different for everybody.
Correct. Yeah, like
Uh,
me, I don't have a lot of throttle control. I work on it, but I don't have a lot of it. So like most of the people who build the setups, they have good throttle control, and it's hard to duplicate what they do. So I like to tighten my cars up. That's why you see me in the races that I'm actually more in the back of the field. I come up through the field later in the race than versus in the start of the race actually being out front.
Curtis, I'm going to be done because I got a broadcast to do at 8:30 for a league. Curtis was asking if we're racing again. Um, yeah, and you know what's funny? I run an old season 21 season 3 set here when I run here. Still works great for me. So it's a little bit different for everybody. And that's back in the day when we had a whole lot of gear. I know a lot of people backed off and run fours. I'm still in the fives for my gear setup here, especially in qualifying. But great run. I don't give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Teammates at FTM, Juan's P shops. You need to set up, go over there and get it reasonable, really good pricing on them. They're always fast. Drew Blaze Designs, Dupro Performance, and MDiTV.
It definitely has one of the most reasonable season passes by going over there to Swan Speed Shop. So definitely
Yeah.
help a lot of the new guys out. And if you got a promo code, I don't know if you do. If not, I got one.
I believe the team has one.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. But
Well, they could always use MDiTV 10 and get 10% off too. So I just want to make sure one of us shouted it out, got a little bit of credit if somebody goes and checks it, and save somebody a little bit of money.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Appreciate the show, and hopefully I see you at the next one I do. Whenever,
All right,
hopefully
appreciate it.
2 weeks.
All
All
right.
right, everybody.
I'll
Have a
be
good one.
there.
Yeah, you too. All right, guys. Great run here tonight for these guys. We're gonna go ahead, call it a stream. I got to get ready for the next one. FTM 10. There's the other one, so you can use that one too if you go to swanspeedshops.com. But guys, as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.